We should do something like that, yeah.
Chop, boom, 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 chop, boom, boom, chop. Yeah, that's what's up. Boom, boom, chop, boom, 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 chop, boom, boom, chop, boom, boom, shady.
Hey guys, well, this is my video for the $20 build challenge. It's kind of a competition without any prizes. I don't know, you can award yourself, you know. You feel good. I don't know, Zed Not Beta, they did a really cool job on theirs, and I can't wait to see Ironclad Industries. Anyways, here's mine. Scrapyard sword, which honestly I'm pretty happy with. Did a decent job. And sorry, I didn't really go into detail on the paracord wrap. There is a video that kind of teaches you. I'll put that link in the description. It's by Non-Lethal by Choice, and I accidentally called him not Non-Lethal by Choice. He is Zed Not Alpha now. But in my last video I called him Non-Lethal by Choice. Sorry if you watch this video. Anyways, he does a really good job on the paracord wrap, and he's got a video on it, so I'll put that link in the description. Alright, well, first off, the only thing that you will need for this is a piece of steel flat bar. What I have is 36 inches long, 1.5 inches wide, and 3/16 inches thick. Other than that, you're just going to need some paracord and some scrap wood. But anyways, the first thing I've already got done here is I've drawn a line that I will cut out, which will be the handle, and here's the tip. You want to make it's kind of like a katana style tip right there. But first thing you need to do is cut that out. And I'll be using an angle grinder. If you don't have that, you could use a jigsaw. Well, once you have the main shape cut out, just like this, you need to take it over to the bench grinder and clean it up and kind of get it ground down to profile.
Swerve. I hit a guy. Safe ride just missed a guy. I wish I had taken safe ride. Thank God I took safe ride.
After you have it ground down to profile, go ahead and get out your angle grinder, put a grinding wheel on it, and it is time to start grinding an edge onto it. Well, now that I have all the grinding done, I went down to about right here on the handle. I wanted to leave some space between the handle and the sharp part of the blade. But now that you have the edge ground on there, go ahead and get yourself out a file and just start getting to work. Alright, well, what this is right here is just 2 pieces of scrap plywood I took, and I cut them to the right size for the handle, and then I mixed up some epoxy, put it on both of the handles, and sandwiched the tang of the blade in between it. I don't know what epoxy is. It's a really good glue. Comes in 2 pieces. You squirt a little from one tube and another, and you mix it up, and then you can spread it on there. One thing to make sure it stays on there a little better is to make a couple grooves in each piece. That way the epoxy has something to grab onto. Also do that on the metal. You can do that with a file. Also did the file for the wood. Just put some notches in it. That way it can grab onto it a little better. Well, what I've got here is after they've been glued and it's nice and dry, it's time to go ahead and start shaping the handle, because right now it's real boxy and it feels very, very, very uncomfortable. So what I will be using is a wood rasp to round the edges and then finish it down with some good sanding. Now it's nice and smooth, and it feels nice and somewhat looks nice. once you got the handle all sanded down, smooth as ass cheeks. Anyways, once you have it all sanded down and everything's all ready to go ahead and paint it. I will once again be going with my favorite color for weapons, which is the flat black that I use for a lot of my builds. Anyways, I'm just going to coat the whole thing, including the handle. That's good to go. So here it is after everything's painted, and I also filed down the blade to get the paint off the sharp part, which makes it look nice, and plus you still need to sharpen it. Chances are you don't have it sharp to the degree that you want it sharp. Alright, and now about the handle. Some of you might be like, hey, this looks pretty sweet, feels pretty nice, and want to keep it just like that. And that's alright. Honestly, it's pretty nice. But what I want to do is I want to wrap the handle in paracord. Now the wrapping technique, it's not that difficult, but since it's kind of lengthy process, I will put a link in the description to the video that I watched to learn how to do it. That way this video doesn't get super duper long. Alright, so you take a look at the damage it did on everything. Pretty solid, and it's still in pretty good shape. Very small nicks, but that's expected when you're trying to cut a projector in half. This did a great job smashing that glass. It'll work great as a glass breaker. Held up well, didn't really bend. What you need to do now is go check out Z-Knot Betas. Link in the description. They got a really sweet one. I really love their idea. It's very creative. And you need to check out Ironclad Industries. I don't think he has his up yet, but probably sometime soon. Hit the subscribe button for him. He does a lot of cool stuff. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button for me yet, go ahead and do that. And, you know, hit that like button too. That really helps. I'm nearing 1,500 subscribers. Thank you so much to you guys who subscribe to me. Love you guys. I still got the challenge going on before I hit 1,500. Try to make a logo for me, and you could win that dagger. Here's that dagger. Paracord handle. I'm not exactly sure. Some scrap steel I found that honestly just pretty nice. You can win this dagger from me if you design a sweet logo. That's everything for now. I'll see you guys next time.